Hey there fans, I'm Matt Little counting down the Wildcats' top 10 goals in the 2019-2020 MHL season. I had a hard time narrowing this thing down to just 10 goals, and as you'll see going through this list, I actually failed to knock it down to only 10, but we'll let that play out as we go. Let's start with number 10 and number 9 on the list. Number 10, you're going to see goal by Ethan Carney, and number 9 is going to be Jack Olson. Carney stealing the puck on this one for number 10, going in on goal and lifting it over the goaltender into the net. This was something he did many times throughout the season. This was just my favorite example of it. And then Jack Olson at number 9 against the Amherst Ramblers. Amherst misplays the puck and Olson is gone. I could watch the defender trail behind him all day long.
Got it to the defense. Boudreau trying to give it back to Barron, intercepted Ethan Carney. Carney going toward goal. Carney drives around, he scores! Ethan Carney with the Wildcats' first true shot of the game, and it beats the keeper.
There we go.
Let's continue our countdown to the Wildcats' top 10 goals of the season as we look at number 8 and number 7. Number 8 is scored by Carson Gallant on October the 20th against the Amherst Ramblers. Gallant steals the puck, goes in on goal, and a beauty wrister across the goaltender's body. Number 7 belongs to Zach Falck, and this is a goal that actually doesn't appear in his personal highlight reel I made for him due to a glitch on Hockey TV, but I found it in my archives and I had to include it here. A fantastic finish on the backhander through the 5-hole. Nice setup by Riley McInnes as well.
Then he got it back, got it to Owen Cole, and then taken away from him. Gallant in, fired, scores! Made a good decision and won the puck back. McInnes, Falk, back to McInnes, back to Falk, backhand shot, he scores!
I'm getting comfy as we continue the countdown right now. The Wildcats' top 10 goals of the season. Time to move on to number 6 and number 5. Number 6 is going to belong to Luke Wilson. Before he was called up to Chicoutimi in the QMJHL, he scored more than a few beauties for the Valley Wildcats this season. This one comes November the 29th against the Campbellton Tigers on a fantastic individual effort. And then number 5 belongs to Gavin Carter, one of the graduating 20-year-olds from the team this season. And Carter didn't score a lot of goals for the Wildcats. When he did, it tended to be a short-handed goal, including this one, an absolutely beauty against his former team, the Truro Bearcats.
Here's Wilson on a counter-attack, trying to get past Lawrence. Wilson going to the net, backhander scores! What an individual effort by Luke Wilson! Blackwell sends it across to the other side, looking for McGovern, picked off. And Gavin Carter will skate down the ice. Carter trying to beat McGovern to the net. Carter shot, he scores! Short-handed goal against his old team.
Let's continue the countdown to the top 10 goals for the Valley Wildcats this season. Number 4 belongs to Darren Waterman, one of the exciting rookies this season. Waterman scores this one November the 2nd against the Pictou County Weeks Crushers as he scores what will be the game winner, a 4-on-4 goal as he goes end to end. And moving into the top 3, you're going to see an absolute game changer from Cole Kirkup. This one was amazing. I'll let the picture speak for itself. There's a face-off, there's a goal, and there's not much time in between.
Crushers. Hickey takes the big shot and a blocker save made by the keeper. Wildcats get it to Waterman, and Waterman will go for a skate. Waterman flips the puck around Morris, tries to use the speed. Morris went down. Waterman in on goal, he scores! Darren Waterman with 3:27 to go. 4-on-4 goal, and the Wildcats back on top 5-4. .8:26 remaining in the third period. Imbo against Kirkup. And Kirkup shot, scores! Cole Kirkup. That puck barely hit the ice off the draw.
We've just about reached the top of the list on the Wildcat Countdown to our top 10 goals of the season. This one is number 2, and it's an absolute beauty by Brant King, scored on February the 1st, 2020 in Edmundston against the Blizzard. I talked to King after this one. He said he should go ahead and retire while he's on top because he'll never score another goal this pretty. I don't know about that one, but this is absolutely gorgeous. And just listen to the French commentary on this one. It blows their mind.
Has to be played on the ice, so là c'est le défenseur King qui s'amène en zone adverse. Oh, et voilà le but!
King a
Wow!
réussi à lancer haut du côté de la mitaine. On le voit là.
C'est incroyable, quelle pièce de jeu!
So we've almost reached number 1 in the Wildcat top 10 goals of the season. I said when we started I actually failed to narrow this down to just 10 goals, and that's because I had to include a couple of honorable mentions. Both of these guys have already appeared on the list, but we gotta see them again. Luke Wilson and Cole Kirkup. Cole Kirkup scores an absolute beauty, his really nicest goal of the year with the exception of that crazy one off the faceoff where he goes right through a couple of defenders. And Luke Wilson, it's the moment as he scores an OT winner with seconds remaining against Grand Falls back in October.
Up ahead for Kirkup. Cole Kirkup brings it in. Kirkup dips around the defender, shot and scored! My goodness, prettiest goal of the year for Cole Kirkup on the power play. Stuck along the wall. Now it comes out. Here comes Kirkup. A chance to break. Only 15 seconds remaining in the overtime. Kirkup in. Wilson stops to stay onside. Kirkup gives to Wilson. Fires. He scores! Luke Wilson, the overtime winner. And the Wildcats win it with just 9 seconds left in the OT. 4-3 final for the home team.
And finally, number 1, the top Wildcat goal of the entire season. You can argue it wasn't the prettiest goal, but it got the loudest pop of the entire year. February 28th, the dying seconds against the Summerside Western Capitals, and the captain, Donavon Beatty, comes through with a huge goal that got the energy up in the building. His family had traveled all the way from Saskatchewan, and they were here to see it. If you followed the Wildcats the last couple of seasons, you know that Beatty was mostly here as a defender, as a shot blocker, but when he scored, it was absolutely incredible, and the building came alive on February 28th as Donavon Beatty scores for Valley.
The pass by the goaltender hit the defender in the back. Carney will jump on it. Play it back out. It'll be stopped by Beatty. He's going to team it up. He scores! Donavon Beatty! And if that one doesn't get a reaction out of this crowd, nothing will.